Hey, discerning listeners, Love is Blind UK. My name is Dr. Kirk Honda. I'm a therapist and a professor. As a reminder, don't use YouTube as a replacement for therapy. If you need a therapist, get one. You deserve it. You truly do. Let's watch.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Catherine. She's a very pretty girl. Catherine looks similar to what I thought she was going to look like.
So, I don't know, but it looks like the editors are really trying to make it look like Ollie is super attracted to Kat and regrets maybe being with Demi. I'll rewind it. It looks like they manipulated a lot of things to make it look that way. They keep focusing in on Ollie's face while he's like licking his lips and kind of looking, I don't know how to describe it, but the way you do when you leer at something you like and want to be with.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm great. Nice to meet you.
Oh, God.
See, they keep showing these little scenes, and it looks completely manipulated. In this moment, he's listening to Tom. You can't see him on your screen, but I can. It looks like he's just listening to Tom, and it looks like Ollie has a habit of opening his mouth and kind of licking his lip. So this little snippet is potentially an hour later or before. It aggravates me because there's real drama to be had, although it makes me wonder if the drama is relatively low this season and that they have to manufacture it in this way. And then you wonder, well, are people in the UK just less prone to drama? And what I would say to that is unlikely. The factor that I would point to is age, is that these folks on average are 5-10 years older than all of the American casts. That looks like a very manipulative edit. And what I'll say is that if the editors are watching or the showrunners are watching, which I highly doubt that they are, there's enough drama in the show to make it entertaining. And when you do shit like this, it makes me question everything that I'm watching. It's like being cheated on. When you get cheated on, 10 years later, you're still wondering, is that person cheating on me? That's what lying does. It sets a precedent that you keep in your head as you move forward.
Yeah, Catherine. She's a very pretty girl. Catherine looks similar to what I thought she was going to look like.
So, again, edited, but he's saying she looks similar to the way... The other thing that seems to be a theme on the show is that it's like the show really focuses on certain conventional aspects of what's considered to be attractive and assumes that everyone feels that way or everyone emphasizes the same thing or their the amount of weight that they put on a particular kind of body or face or presentation is the same when it's not. Everyone is different when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I think the show is deciding for everyone that Kat is way more attractive than Demi is. And, we heard Ollie talk about the bunda. I wonder how he feels about Kat's bunda. Maybe Kat's bunda isn't enough bunda.
We didn't have too much drama, did we, in the lounge? There was a couple moments.
But there was a lot of respect still in the lounge.
Yeah.
You could feel the tension. And towards the end, I was glad that I wasn't.
So I cannot tell if all the dudes are super tall or all the women are super small or both.
In any triangle, because you inherited the stress and the tension that all the lads were going through.
So interesting how, like, obviously you two are here, me and Demi here, you and Bobby are here, but like with one different twist, of fate, things can look very different. It's like the butterfly effect, you know what I mean?
Okay, so if we're going to comment on the edit at the very least, this is more believable because Ollie is saying that, right? And he seems to be alluding to something that's on his mind right now that might indicate some kind of regret about being with Demi and not Kat, because he's like, it could have gone either way, and you could at least that's what the edit is trying to tell us, but that's less manipulative than other edits.
Worked out perfectly, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
100%. I think so.
everyone's so well matched.
Trust the process.
It's weird seeing everyone together.
I know, but you're feeling better now because you were nervous before.
Yeah, I know.
Did you want to pull him to one side?
Okay, it's interesting. So Freddie is saying, are you feeling better now because you were nervous before? We're seeing a dynamic, at least in the edit, where Freddie is very focused on her and she's the one that is living life and he's the one supporting. It's just these little snippets, but it is notable on some level. And I wonder if he's referring to what they were talking before on camera, or if off camera or footage that we didn't see, that Kat was particularly nervous. I don't know, but I could see that being true, given the little bit I know of Kat so far, that a lot of what might be driving her various behaviors on the show could be some pretty deep and wide-ranging insecurity and concern and worry and anxiety. Often people that come across like arrogant or above it or maybe even confrontational might actually be foundationally in a constant state of social anxiety.
Have a chat. Like if it's going to help you get it off your chest, you can just talk civil. Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So she looks like she's contemplating going over to talk to Ollie, and he's saying, you know, just be civil is the advice, which is good. And she looks nervous.
Do you want to go for a chat?
Yeah, we can go for a chat.
Yeah?
Let's go.
I didn't want to stir the pot between Demi and Ollie because there was that little connection at the start, but I don't want people thinking that I was lying or that he ended it because he didn't.
Okay, so earlier I had a certain memory in my head, and then I found in my notes later that I said that she let Ollie go, is what I said, you know. But she likes Freddie and she likes Ollie, but she let Ollie go because she knew Ollie was bonding with Demi. That isn't really my memory. Maybe I'll go back and watch that a little bit, but that makes it sound like more in the direction that she did break it off with him. In my head, let's rewatch that scene because they're about to have this conversation.
What Demi did for my birthday and just seeing the level of effort she had gone to, that told me everything I needed to know.
Yeah, I've kind of forgot about this, but it was Ollie's birthday in the pods, and he had the contrast of the way that Demi reacted or presented or celebrated his birthday as opposed to Kat. We've seen this before. I'm trying to remember who it was. Someone else had I think there's been a couple people that have had birthdays and they had a chance to see who puts more effort or is more heartfelt. And he saw that Demi had a more heartfelt celebration of his birthday, which is interesting. Yeah, okay.
It told me everything I knew I already knew, if that made sense.
Okay, so he's saying that even before the birthday thing, he already basically was deciding to be with Demi.
How are you? What?
No, I'm happy.
Okay, good.
Go she!
Okay, so we see Demi coming back from the birthday, and she is really happy, and then in the edit anyway, they show Kat looking over. Yeah, it could be a legit edit there, and she sees that Demi is like, oh, it feels good. So Kat is maybe thinking, uh-oh, they're bonding more than I'm bonding with Ollie.
Did you like his card?
He loved it.
No, but I think I'm actually falling in love.
Oh my God, darling.
So in terms of the edit, we hear Demi, I think, say quietly to one of her friends that she thinks she's falling in love, and Kat is watching, which I don't doubt that she was watching or paying attention or wanting to know, because it would be rational for her to want to know. All right, well, let's pause there. The rest of this video will be for members of the YouTube channel. If you want to become a member, click the join button below. No biggie if you don't want to. And everyone out there, please take care of yourself because you deserve it. You really, really do.